A girl stands at the edge of the water, and every instinct in her body is screaming at her not to get in. Her friend laughs it off. The shark? Gone. They handled it. Everyone's just being paranoid. But people died here, and she knows it. So she asks the only question that matters. If something comes for me out there, can you actually save me? He promises nothing's going to happen. She doesn't believe him, but she gets it anyway. And the second she's alone in that water, the lake decides to prove her right. Welcome to a town with a very specific problem. There are sharks in the lake, and the lake is not letting go. Enter Spencer, former game warden, recovering alcoholic, a man who's already faced this thing twice and lost a piece of himself both times. And right now, 2 officials are standing on his porch, and he wants them gone. Unless they're selling cookies. They are not selling cookies, but they don't leave. Because this isn't a social call. They need him to come inside and hear them out. And the news they bring is the kind that ruins your whole morning. They found bodies in the lake. Well, technically, pieces of bodies, and the investigators already have a name for it. Shark attacks. Here's the twist that makes this worse than it sounds. These aren't ocean sharks. They're bull sharks, and bull sharks can live in fresh water. They can hunt in a lake, and a lake gives them nowhere else to find food but you. Spencer already knows all of this. He's lived it. So he asked the obvious question, what do you actually want from me? Because they didn't drive out here to chat. They came because he's the one person who's faced this thing and walked away. And the offer? Do this one impossible job, and you get your old life back. Your badge, your job, this town used to mean something, they tell him. Families, summers, a lake that kept the whole place alive. Spencer's heard the speech before. He's seen what these things do. He's not interested in scraping corpses off the shoreline. But then they say something that stops him. They think they finally know how to kill these things for good. The Coast Guard got an underwater camera into the lake. And what it found wasn't one shark. It was a whole family of bull sharks sitting right in the center of the water. The plan is insane. Get someone down to the lake floor, plant a device, and wipe all of them out in a single shot. How do they know it'll work? It's been done before. In the ocean. Never in a lake. But in theory, it should be the same. In theory. Right. Theory also built the atom bomb. And if it doesn't work, then at least everyone sleeps better knowing they tried. Comforting. So let's be clear about what they're really asking. Get in the water. Swim to the bottom. Plant a bomb. Kill every shark at once. And everything else living in that lake? Collateral damage. They just need the lake back. Whatever it costs. There's just one condition. They know his history. If he's going to do this, he can't fall apart halfway through. And Spencer has one condition of his own. He's not trusting his life to strangers. He wants someone he knows out there with him. But before any of that, there's someone he has to face. His son. He promised the kid a whole month together. And now, like always, something's come up that needs his attention. His son has heard this before. The promises. The next month. The someday. He's done believing them. So Spencer drives him away and gets to work. Because the team has a crash course to get through first. A shark's deadliest sense isn't smell. It's hearing. Sound travels farther and faster underwater, and their ears are razor sharp. And the woman teaching them all this? She got pulled into this nightmare the exact same way Spencer did. Blackmailed. Here's the thing about their weapon. It's not actually a bomb. It's an ESD, an electric shark deterrent. Sharks hunt using tiny electric sensors in their heads. The device hijacks that sense. It confuses them. It draws them in. So the real plan clicks into place. Plant the device on the lake floor. Lure every shark to one spot, and then blow them all to hell in one move for good. But there's a catch. The device can't be dropped from a boat. Somebody has to plant it, by hand, on the bottom, in the same water, with the same sharks they've been tracking. Circling, waiting. They've tried everything else. Nets, drum lines, high-tech alert systems. Nothing worked. This is the last hope the town has. So Spencer takes command. Evacuate the lake. Spotters on every shore. Eyes in the sky. Anyone sees a shadow, a fin, anything at all, they call it. And they're bringing the heavy guns. In case theory fails. And his price for all of this? 3 years of salary, locked in a trust in his son's name. Non negociable. Because Spencer's being honest with himself. There's a very good chance he doesn't come back out of that water alive. Then, just as the plan comes together, it falls apart. There's a problem nobody saw coming. The explosives they want to use to kill the sharks. They sit dangerously close to something underground. A gas line running right down the middle of the lake. One wrong blast, and it doesn't just kill the sharks. It wipes the entire town off the map. Some genius developers ran a natural gas line straight under a lake. And now it's sitting between them and the only plan they've got. They can't just flip the gas off for the whole town. People would panic. questions would get asked, and the secret would get out. So here's where they've landed. The only way to kill the sharks might just destroy the whole city in the process. The alternative? Wait, let the sharks starve. But that takes weeks, maybe months, and the bodies keep coming. Spencer makes the call. Nobody pushes a single button until that gas line is dealt with. Period. There's only one man who can shut that line down safely. The governor. So they make the call they really didn't want to make. And while they wait on the powerful, Spencer sits with the weight of it all. He's not sure he's got this fight left in him. There's a quiet question underneath the whole movie. The sharks eat people, but are the sharks really the villains here? Maybe. He says, we should just let them have the lake. And then he says the line that sticks with you. Heroes and villains? They're cut from the same cloth. The difference is simple. The villain wants you to feel the pain he felt. The rest of us just try to stop it from happening again. Then the crew gets one more recruit. The sheriff. 100 days sober and ready to put himself on the water with the rest of them. He doesn't drink anymore. 100 days. And in a town full of broken men. That actually means something. Then the word comes down. The governor is in. They're pulling that gas line up immediately. And the cover story for the whole town? Routine maintenance. A fake gas company pretending to clean pipes. All an illusion. Not one word about a shark. Not one word about a bull. They keep this thing absolutely quiet. Now the strategy gets real. They split into two teams. One boat heads north to lure the sharks away. Once the sharks take the bait, Spencer dives, plants the ESD, and gets back on the boat before they notice. And everyone meets back at the marina. And that's when they hit the button. Click, click, boom. Game over. But Spencer has the kind of plan a man makes when he doesn't expect to come back. He wants a replacement lined up, just in case. And before the night gets dark, there's a moment with his son that he can't avoid. The kid knows everything now, and he says the thing that cuts deepest. Mom always said you wanted to die, not to save anyone, just so you'd be remembered. That's the wound Spencer's been carrying this whole time. But Spencer answers with the truth he's finally living. If you only talk about what you'll do, your actions never matter. He promises his son one more time. He'll be there. This changes nothing. And then he gears up to go into the lake. The day of the dive arrives. Two teams, two radios, one shot at saving everything. And the call comes through. The governor's team is set. The line is clear. There go. And just like that, it's really happening. Be careful out there. They've got the green light. Spencer suits up, grips the device, and stares down 62 feet of dark, shark-filled water. The rules are brutal and simple. Plant the ESD flat on the floor. If it comes loose, they're all cooked. Secure it. Swim back up. Get to the marina. Don't stop. Don't look down. And then there's nothing left to do but go. Spencer goes over the side. Spencer's in the water. On the surface, the spotters scan for anything. A glare, a shadow, a fin breaking the calm. Whatever Spencer's doing down there, it's working. The lure is pulling them in. Just a little longer. Hold the line. Give him one more minute. And then the water erupts. Another one. It's coming. Fast. Right at the boat. On your left. It's coming. The whole plan turns into chaos in a heartbeat. They fight it off, and somehow, against all odds, they get it. They actually got it. For one perfect second, they think they've won. And then the radio goes cold. We lost Nolan. Say again. The shark got him. And just like that, this stops being a job. One of their own is gone. And Spencer breaks the surface. Alive. The device is planted. It's done. But the second boat is in trouble. A shark's got the propeller in its jaws. It won't go into gear. It's not just attacking anymore. It's testing them, wearing them down, daring them to wait too long. There's only one move left. Get to the marina. Blow the charges. End it. They make it back. The detonator is right there. Everyone's screaming to blow it now. But Spencer freezes. One question stops his hand. What if Nolan survived? What if he's still down there? If they push that button and Nolan's alive, they don't just kill the sharks. They kill their friend. The standoff explodes. Push it already. I need to see a body. The lake is rigged to blow, and they're arguing on the trigger. Nolan sacrificed himself for the greater good, they tell him. Now let me finish this. And finally, Spencer lets go. They blow it. It worked. The lake detonates. The sharks are gone. The town is saved. And up the chain, the powerful celebrate. The governor's thrilled. The press gets a tidy lie about a harmless pipe blast. Spencer gets the ending he never thought he'd see. A new career. A way out. A second chance he almost died to earn. But it's not a clean victory. Nolan's still gone. And no medal, no job, no trust fund changes that. The sheriff leaves him with the only truth that matters. In times like these, you finish what you start, or you regret it forever. You did good out there. And for the first time in a long time, Spencer believes it. So he makes one last call. To his son, it's over. I'll pick you up in the morning. A promise he finally gets to keep. A man who came to that water expecting to die, walked out of it with his life, his redemption, and his son. Not bad